Hello friends and welcome to my channel. I'm Gail Gallagher, and if you haven't met me, I'm a composer, I'm a sound designer, I'm a music educator, and sometimes I just like to make up weird stuff. So today, the challenge that I gave to myself is I wanted to make something using sound effects from this folder that I found in my drive one day. So sometime back in like 2024, end of 2024, I was canceling out of a sound library I'd been using, and I was just downloading a bunch of different sample packs, and at some point I downloaded a sample pack entitled Waterphone. And fast forward a year later, I was digging through my drive and I was like, why do I have this folder named Waterphone? And lo and behold, it was full of a bunch of different sound effects. Now you might be saying, hey Gail, what's a waterphone? Well, if we casually scroll through the Wikipedia page of a waterphone, it is a special instrument that is used in horror scoring specifically. And you basically have these metal prongs, and then you have a thing in the center that you fill with water, and then you run a bow on it and it makes the creepy squeaky sounds. So I have this folder full of sound effects, and I'm gonna put 45 minutes on the clock, and then I'm going to make something and you'll get to see what it is.
So let's do this. First, we're going to find the waterphone folder. So here it is. And we're going to drag it into here. I'm going to create new tracks. And yay, I have all of my samples. I love that for me. Okay, so I have all my samples. And let's just go through and we're going to listen to what each of them sounds like. All right, so this one is Waterphone Creep Tail. I think I went through and I labeled these at some point, or this is how they came pre-labeled. I'm not sure. This folder contains mysteries. So here's this first one. So that one almost had, like, you could use it as like a train whistle or something. I like that. We have Waterphone Distortion. Okay. We have Waterphone Distortion Stutter. We have Screech Scrape. Okay. And I'm going to just do us all a little favor, and I'm going to take everything down just a little bit. Okay. Alrighty. We're going to unmute this. This is Cluster Shriek. Okay, I like it. String Demon. Same vibe, but different. This one's called Hitchcock. Oh, I like that a lot. This is Hive Tension. Love it. This is Rumble Tension. Cool. This is String Tension Fall. Okay. And then Waterphone Washed Creep. Okay, so there are like 12 of these. I'm gonna do like 5 of them, and I'm just gonna pick the ones I want to do. I'm gonna start with this Creep Tail because I think I want it to sound kind of like a distant whistle situation, which, I mean, you can use it as a train whistle, but whatever. So I'm dropping it down here into my sampler. So this is going to allow me to basically make it a piano, a cursed piano. So if I hit my button, yeah, so it's kind of slowed down a little bit. So this is the original sample. Right, and then this is it slowed down a little bit. And I can slow it down even more with the rate. So what I want to do is I'm gonna have this slowed down, recorded as a slowed down effect, and then I think I'm going to put some like something to distort it or make it pan around and expand it a little bit. So let's see what that looks like. So I'm going to record with my um I'm going to call it the train whistle one. Okay. Here we go. Cool. And I kind of like let it go before the tail completely played out. I can also shorten the sound effect if I want. So let me record that. Yeah, so this last little bit here, that is all like the reverb tail, so that's just the sound sort of like decaying. Uh so that but I cut it off because I didn't need all of that. All right. So then let's put some effects on it. So I'm putting things on a bus, which basically means that I'm going to send the music, or I'm going to send this channel into some reverb and whatever nonsense I want to put on it. Let's do this. Let's do a little bit of, I'm just picking things. Scanner vibrato. What do you do? Okay. So this is doing weird phasey things, so you can hear how it's uh messing with the quality. Kind of like that. So that one's called oscillating hi-hats. Let's do fluffy vibration. I like that. I might put this effect on something else, but for now, that's pretty fun. Okay, what does this one do? Okay, so my instinct, as is often the case, is to stretch it and reverse it. So we're going to stretch it. So that means we're making it longer. Alright, everybody check your house for the demon that I just summoned. Let's reverse it. Cool. I like that. What happens when I do it like here? What does this do? There's a lot going on here, but I'm making choices. That's got a distortion to it, and I kind of just want to keep the distortion. So I kind of want this to just be low end, so you just hear the rumblies. This will sound really cool when it's mixed in with everything. And then let's do, I forget what Primal Tap does, so we're gonna find out together. Girl, where are my presets? There we go. Horror Drive. That sounds kind of what I want. Yeah. Okay. Depth. Super lo-fi slap. What does that do? Dark delay. Synced MIDI. I don't. I thought that said cursed, but it said chorused. Um. Dark DMV waiting. I don't know. It has that. I think I liked Mod was my favorite, or Fuzz Mod or Horror Drive, and then I'm gonna give it just a little bit more tone. Whoa! Wait, what? Huh? That's fun. Okay, so we're gonna unmute our friends, our cursed friends, and then maybe put some order to it. So I like this as this beginning effect, and then maybe putting the whistle here. I'm just making choices. Let's color this purple while I remember to do that. Hmm. That's building into something. I'm not entirely sure what it is, and it's a little messy, but it's got good bones so far. So let me find. I'm not sure what out of this batch I need. I think maybe something that has more of the strings in it would be good. Let me unsolo these. Because if everything's soloed, nothing's soloed. All right, and then let's hear what this sounds like. I like the tail of that. So what I want to do is, and this will come as such a shock, but I'm going to reverse it. And then all right, there we go. This is the part we want. Cool. I like that as is. So cool. Cool. So now I have like a little riser, and I'm going to put it in a sampler. Cool. P.S. There's this thing called Shift R that you can do if you say fail to hit record, or if you get anxious once the record button hits, you can play and then hit Shift R, and if it's MIDI, it'll remember what you did. I use this a lot with students, especially when I was like tracking stuff with kids, where I would have them play and then Shift R, because it just, it works when you're kind of like nervous. You can play at a practice round, and then if you have a good practice round, you hit Shift R. Okay, hot take. I'm kind of done with waterphone sounds for now. So I have four. I have four different waterphone sounds, and I think I need some low end. I need some other things. Because you can only have so much waterphone. It's like ice cream. So what we're gonna do is I wanna make a scene. So I'm gonna get some footsteps. Cool. So, which I love that they have only one footstep sample. I could probably dig up other samples, but not right now. Okay, so I have some footsteps. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to build the footsteps. Do I have a scream? What's Fond Memories piano? Okay, I'm gonna do something cursed, and if I don't like it, I will delete it, and the internet will never see it. But if you do see it, then I was successful. Let's find out. Um, oh, it's not even gonna be in the right key, though. So here's the thing. I am making just the most messed up sounds possible because it's good. It's good for my mental health. So let's see. All right, let's loop it if I'm gonna do. Okay, internet, we're gonna do this because it's good for our souls. And then I will probably not make this choice. Here we go. Ready? I'm gonna add a beat. Okay. ASMR, ASMR, ASMR. Drums. Tiempo. Tiempo. Scrolly, scrolly, scroll. Yep. There it is. Okay, great. Let's try this. And then what I'll do, I'm going to add the footsteps in later and then maybe put them on the beat. Although I kind of like them not being on the beat. It's kind of silly. So let's see what happens. Okay, so yeah, I want it to start off like lo-fi. And then all this unhinged stuff happens. Here we go. Okay, hold on. This is fire. This is fire. Oh my god. And honestly, yeah. Here we go. This is really stupid. This is really stupid. I gave myself 45 minutes to make a thing, and I think this is the thing. It's really stupid. And I mean that in like the sketch comedy sense where I'm like, it's so stupid that I love it. Okay. So here's my concept. All right. This is high concept. I think it's I want the footsteps, and then I want the beat, and then I want chaos, and then I want footsteps, and then I want uh something like, so the idea is it's like a person and they're like walking in this world, and the piano part is going and everything is happy and joyful, and this is a lo-fi beat that we're going to chill to, and then horror sounds are surrounding them, and then it's everything's great. Is this a metaphor for life right now? Who's to say? Everything's fine. It's not fine. Anyway, okay, so I have my footsteps. They are here. And then I'm going to do a measure of that. And then I'm going to have the kicks come in here. Great. And then what's the last sound that I want? So let's hear what this one sounds like. Here's a thought. Gonna slow this down. And I want it to be like it's like a waterphone trying to be a fancy riser in a track, but it's a waterphone. So when you have a riser and it's going swoosh, it's like one of those. Uh yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna like drop the beat out and then it goes whoop. Okay. Technical term. Okay, so let's mute these guys. Let's figure out where this goes. Girl. All right. Meow. Okay. It's always good to find your what you want to insert by singing it. That's what I was doing. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Do. Make a happy little gap for the sound to go in. It's gonna be super cursed. Convert to new regions. Nope. Convert loops to regions. Great. Awesome. It's so perfect. Okay. I love it. And then maybe the next waterphone is like trying to act like another instrument. No, we're gonna save that for the end because it's doing a lot. So we're gonna go put that down here. Okay, so what I want now is, why don't I take this, unmute it. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. We've got A minor, C, F, D minor. Okay. Or we can do the train whistle one, which sounds like this. And actually, what I want to do now is I'm going to adjust it so I get a little bit more of the note. Question mark. Let's see. I'm going to increase the rate. Cool, let's try that. Now I have 15 minutes left of the time I gave myself, so let's go. Okay. And then let's do this. Okay, I want to take the tail of that and use that as a break in the beat. So we're going to do that because I'm not quite done yet. So option, copy pasta. See how it takes a measure? See how we're on the grid? Okay, that's too subtle. I want something shrieky over that work. Let's do this shriek here. Cool. Stupid. And then let's do the last round of footsteps. Screech, scraped. What do you sound like? Yep, just as is. Here it is. Oh, I forgot I did the one there. Okay. Oh, that's like a different sound. Okay, well, it's there now. Let's hear what it sounds like. Happy accident. Brought to you by ADHD. Oh my god. You get like 3 measures of that and then you're done. Okay.